Okay, so this is a test or demonstration of a new program I've written called Cmd2Serial. It's a pretty straightforward application that basically it will run any command line application on your Windows PC, and it will forward the standard input and output to and from the serial port. So that way you can access the output and the input of that command via serial connection. So I have this here running on my Windows 10 PC, and that's the website on GitHub. The link will be in the description. And I have a command prompt here where I already have it downloaded and installed. It's just a simple exe file. And then I have my computer is connected to a USB to serial adapter, which is then connected to a null modem cable, which is connecting to this Macintosh SE30. And you can see I currently have it running the Z-Term terminal emulation program. All right, if we look at the information here, the setup, we have 115.200 baud rate, the data bits, parity and stop bits, and we have local echo off, and we have X on, X off flow control. Check the terminal settings. Yeah, nothing special here, just the auto line feed, but I don't know if that really matters. Okay, so we have it here. It's running at a 80 by 24 character terminal. Now if I go over here and I run Cmd2Serial help, it will spit out a bunch of useful the usage information. So basically you have a bunch of things to set all the port connections. You can use --list to list all the ports on your computer if you don't know what your ports are. Handshaking, and then we have a couple properties here that you can do some like cleaning of new lines. Like as they're going from the serial to the command or from the command back to the serial port, you can convert new lines automatically, or by default you can leave them off if you're setting, say, binary data that you don't want to mess with. And then we have serial echo, which lets you display the output. Input from the serial port gets put back out to the serial port so they can see the client can see what they're writing. So the first test I'm going to do here is I'm going to run this here. And so we have Cmd2Serial. I'm going to do verbose, so it spits out some verbose information, some logging. The port name is I'm on COM5. There's the baud rate, and then serial command new lines. I want to convert all the new lines. The Mac sends just a CR as its new line, so I want to convert those to CRLF for the application I'm going to run with the handshaking X on, X off, with serial echo enabled, and I'm going to launch a command prompt. So command.exe and then /a makes it run in ANSI character mode, not Unicode, and then /q makes sure that it doesn't double up on the echoing coming out from command.exe when you type in a command. So if I hit enter, you'll see here's the verbose logging thing. It's opening a serial port, starting the command process, it's linking everything together, and there's your regular Windows command prompt. And if I go back over here, you'll see there it is, the Windows command prompt. So I can go ahead type in ping.yahoo.com. If we go back over here, we'll see that there's the characters coming across, and if I hit enter on the Mac, you'll see I'm pinging yahoo.com, and the response is being forwarded back over here to the Mac. Okay, so that was a simple thing. Now I can either type exit to exit this command prompt, or I can press Control-C. I'm going to go ahead and type exit. That will tell the command to exit on the other side, which you can see actually some output here. The command process exited, so close the process and close the serial port. Okay, so that was cool. I can call command line tools from my Mac onto my Windows machine. But now what I'm going to do is a different command. So what I have here is again verbose, COM5, same baud rate, same handshake. I'm not going to do serial echo. This time I'm going to run, and I'm not going to do any conversion of the new line characters. I'm just going to call plink.exe, which is basically the command line version of PuTTY. It's one of the tools that comes with PuTTY for doing SSH or telnet connections. And you can see I've typed in a host, nethack at nethack.alt.org. So I'm going to go ahead and hit enter here on the PC. And you'll see now, I have now connected to this NetHack server. And you even have color information coming across from this SSH connection. And if we go back over here on the Mac, there we have it. There we have the information being forwarded across. So I can go ahead here, and I'm not a user here, so I can just do W to watch games in progress. And then I can look here and see, okay, it looks like user C is has the same size terminal as me, so everything should line up. So I'm going to go ahead and use the arrow keys. Oh, that's a little weird. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and hit C, hit enter on the C, and there we go. Now we can see whoever this guy is playing NetHack, and the character stream is being passed across the serial port, so we can watch this person play. You can see it over here with all the color information that Windows can show. But there we go, they're both connected. Now I can go ahead and Q to exit this. Yep, and then if I wanted to, I could jump onto somebody else's game. Let's see, how is Jay doing? Oh, Jay is looking at their inventory. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and quit out of that. The other thing you can do is if for whatever reason you want to cancel it here on this side, if I do Control-C, there we go. So then we see the log line cancellation requested. So that will cancel the process that Cmd2Serial is running, and you can see it exited and closed the serial port. So that's it. That is a quick demonstration of using Cmd2Serial 1.2 to connect a modern Windows 10 computer with a vintage Macintosh.